My daily entertainment is trying to mate and trying to make the best Holstein cow that we can make for the future generations. We're in upstate New York. We're located, it's interesting, in Saratoga County, which is a heavily, rapidly growing county. The highway right through the center of our county has spurred a lot of economic growth. And because of that, there aren't as many dairy farms or farms in general left in this county. But those that are here really have the next generation on those farms and are doing quite well. My brother Neil and myself are the 6th generation dairy farmers here at Welcome Stock Farm. We've been at this location, our family, since 1836. My father was kind of really at the forefront of breeding and genetics. This was a Guernsey farm in the heyday of the Guernseys, the 50s and 60s. And then in 1969, he built a parlor and a freestall barn. And with that, he always raised a few Holsteins and sold them off at springing. Well, with the larger facilities now, he started milking Holsteins. And that became the transition. Through the 70s, more and more Holsteins were milked here. As the embryo transfer came along in the late 70s, he was an early adopter. So with that, the Holstein genetics continued to improve, and we started delivering bulls to AI for the Holstein breed as well. We're slow to change here in things. We still breed for the same things we did 30 years ago. My father instilled in me the idea that the efficient cow was the best cow. Genomics has been a profound introduction to the Holstein breed. The acceleration in performance shortened the generation interval. So now that instead of waiting to 5 years to find out who the best sire is, we're finding that out at 3 weeks of age. So we continue to get the best offspring out of the elite genetics in our herd. That provides bulls for AI organizations. We also sell the bulls that are just a step lower to area farmers. And so they use those bulls in their breeding operation. At the end of the day, we're all in the food production business. We need good, cleanly product. We need a high-quality product. And all this data is very important from a genetic standpoint because we need to sort out the cream rises to the top. We need to sort out the best genetics. The DNA analysis is only good from all the data that goes into that. The milking and production side of this is very important. Before genomics, this is how we picked out our best cows. And now it adds to the data that makes the genomics more reliable to help us pick out our best animals. I learn something new on this farm every day. Our business structure here is we make milk, but we also make genetics. So that's how we diversify our business some. Others are going directly from farm to market. So the lessons are always evolving. 20 years from now, I expect to see a closed loop system here. Anything that comes into the dairy is used, and any waste products are used inside the dairy, whether it be methane gas, whether it be electrical production, and bedding. These things will be a closed loop system to further environmentally reduce our footprint. Holstein USA has been an important part of our whole program, our whole business model here. All animals are registered. All the data, the pedigree data from DHI testing is all recorded and goes to Holstein Association. The tissue sampling units, the RFID tags in our parlor and everyday management. Classification, we do 4 times a year. So we can properly evaluate our animals and mate them properly. So Holstein USA, I've always looked at as really a collection of data. They have to take that data, process it, and put it back out in a form that the consumer, being me, can use, and they've done an outstanding job with that. Our goal is to make sure that we stay profitable, and we're good community citizens, and we educate the community. We've had foreign interns almost yearly for the last 20 years. I like to send those interns back to Europe if they're going back to their family farm. I often send them with embryos, and I like to get the emails and the photos of those calves being born in Germany, France, Holland, and see the excitement of this young breeder who then can sell a bull to AI in their home country. The greatest thing in this business is meeting the people and knowing the people.